It is an emotional day because you're looking at a lot of young men that have believed in you, believed in the program and what you're doing. And I know most people on the outside just judge everything by wins and losses, but within the program there's so much more to it than that. It's the development of the young men to go be successful, not just on the field, but also in the classroom and in life. We're here to develop young men to become champions in life, not just champions in football. We're not just a football factory. We're trying to help young people achieve their goals, develop, and become successful on and off the field. And so, that last game, you get to look and see how much these guys have grown, how much they've developed. I think most of them, we have 17 guys graduating in December. Some of the guys have already graduated and are in graduate school, and you're just so proud of what they've accomplished, and in their career on the field, and what they're accomplishing in their lives as well.
It was pretty emotional, just because of the fact of, I know it's going to be my last time playing this Davis Wade, and I built some bonds with some guys, some great guys, and I knew it was going to be my last time taking the field in that stadium with those guys, so it was pretty emotional.
Running back Williams on the right side of the quarterback. Two receivers to his right. And again, the fake and the keep. And the quarterback breaks free to the 50, 40, 30, foot race. Somebody chasing. He's at the 10. He's in. Touchdown.
It was kind of a counter play going back into the boundary, and kind of just reading the defensive end, what he does. If he kind of just plays me, hand it off. If he crashes down, pull it. And he crashed down, and I pulled it, and I don't think most of the defense never thought I had the ball until I was already past them. So I got a good block out on the perimeter, a safety misfit, and I just kind of cut up underneath the block and took it to the house. So it was pretty simple, just like against Texas A&M.
And he's ready to come forward on the football, and he'll kick this one away. This one's going to be a little shorter, going to be returnable to about the 1 yard line. Taken in by Stewart over the 10, cuts at the 15, and is knocked down by Des Harris. And Fitzgerald looking, got time again. Throws it out there complete. And that is, I think, Gray who made the catch. He's a tight end, rolling to his right. Time to throw it upfield. Pass caught at the 30 and close to the first down. Linebackers walked in tight for Arkansas. Snap to Fitzgerald, going to keep it and run it. Open field to the 15 to the 10. Broke a tackle to the 5. Still on his feet at the goal line. Going, pushing. Touchdown!
He's developed in a lot from the first game of the season to now. You just see it in his confidence and his making his reads and his decision on the field and how he's playing. And but I thought he's come along nicely this year. It's going to be critical for him to have a huge offseason to take the next step to become a very efficient every down quarterback.
Waiting on the snap from center with a running back on his left, and a fake by Nick Fitzgerald. Wants to go deep, has Ross out there. He's at the goal line. He's got it. It's a touchdown.
Just a simple go ball. It's a play, simple route that me and Fitz work on a lot during the week of practice, and we got the look we wanted, and I just ran the route, and Nick threw a perfect ball, and we just executed on it.
Empty back. They have the running back Shumpert in the backfield now. Going to fake to him and fire up the field. The ball is to Couch, and Jamal Couch grabbed it at the 44 and drug a tackler up to the 47 or 48 yard line. Williams is the running back. Fake to him, standing in the pocket, throwing deep. Got a receiver out there. A catch is made, and knocked down is Fred Ross inside the 5 yard line. This time put the running back on the right side, run in that direction with Fitzgerald. He turns it up, and it's wide open. He steps in for a touchdown. That's his third rushing touchdown of the ball game. He's thrown for one also, and the Bulldogs have scored 4, and Fitzgerald's been involved in all 4.
I always want to be the absolute best I can be. So, at times I felt that I was playing the best I could, and others I wasn't. So that's just something I need to work on to be more consistent. But, throughout the year, I think I have progressed as a quarterback and as a leader. Something good to go into the offseason with and keep building for next season.
Second down and 9, inside fake. Look down the middle, throwing deep, now on the sideline. Great, going to make a great catch.
Wow.
And getting taken out of bounds. He's got a defender all over him. That's Ryan Pulley. 13 minutes left to go in this ballgame. Snap for Fitzgerald, fakes to his running back, fires in the middle, caught at the 10, down to the 5. That's Fred Ross again. Bulldogs are going to give it to Fitzgerald. He's going to drive it to the goal line and score. And again, the fake, and now the throw on the slant. Nice catch by Couch, and he had a defender right on his back, and he hung on to it. Rushing record for a quarterback. Quick throw out this time to Ross. A blocker in front. He gets that block. He's at the 5. He's at the 2. He's at the 1. He is in for a touchdown, and the Bulldogs have scored with 2:15 left to go in the football game.
Fred's a guy that's going to go down as one of the great wide receivers in school history, and certainly statistically is probably the best receiver in school history. And but you just see him constantly working. I think he's done a great job this year dealing with the pressure. I think he feels like he's a guy that's got to carry the team on his shoulders this year. He's kind of our offensive star coming into the season, and but he's also backed that up with great numbers and a great performance all season long.
And the final score will be Arkansas 58 and Mississippi State 42.
You can't dwell on a loss too much in the SEC because next week you're prepared to play someone else that's really good. So you just got to put that loss behind you and keep going.
Hi, Dak Prescott here. After losing my mom to colon cancer in 2013, it became personal to me. It is the second leading cancer killer. The good thing though, it can be prevented, it can be treated, and it can be beaten. So if you're 50 or older, get screened. Do it for me and do it for yourself.
Come see us at Gastroenterology Associates or Baptist Cancer Center.
Locations in Columbus and Starkville.
This Black Friday, we're taking the galaxy by storm at Nissan's Go Rogue year-end event. Hurry in for Black Friday savings on our entire lineup. Rogue One in theaters December 16th. Right now, save up to $2,250 on the 2016 Rogue, or save up to $4,000 on Altima. Get to Nissan, proud partner of the Mississippi State Bulldogs.
No one can stop me when I taste the feeling. Nothing could ever bring me down. Nothing could ever bring me down. Taste the feeling.
Get your seat, cause Don LeGray is on the beat, and I'm sitting in the seat and I'm looking at you, look at me, and I'm walking around like a bee. I stinky like a bee and I fly like a wasp. Key on the wall like a crop top. Nah, that didn't go through.
I got something to tell y'all. I'm about to say it in Spanish. Now listen closely when I say this. I'm Señor Feliz Cumpleaños. ¿Sí? ¿No? Right. I'll get a little Spanish for y'all. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get a little Russian. How you do Russian? Nah, I forgot my Russian. I ain't go to class Friday, so I can't remember my Russian. But Russian? Oh,
My hair flip, get some eyes sometime and just have to wipe. And then they say, oh my God, Chance Rapper. No, it's Donald Gray Jr. That's who I am. The dude from the timeline on the rhyme.
What's up with y'all shorties out there, man? We out here at the field, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's a little cold, not as cold as New York be, baby. But we all out here, man. About to do what we gotta do out here, shorty, man. My hands is cold, my lips is dry. Now, you mean to tell me that I'm here up in Kentucky studying, about to play, about to do what I get to do for a living? Huh? You mean to tell me that? Huh? You mean to tell me and Desert Thomas that? Huh? We came all the way down to Lexington, Kentucky. From down south, Paul. That's right. Ain't that right, man? That's very right. We're here down in Mississippi, ready to get it right, riding taut. Let's go Hell State.
Just pretty much solid.
No. Pretty much not flexing. That's just my bicep. A little scratch in the back of my head. Sometimes your muscles can get in your ear and they just talk. And,
You heard, you know what I'm saying, about that time to shine, that time to grind, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man, all that, man. Yeah, man. Whole lot of everything on my ear, man. You know, we do all this. We do it while we do it, and we do it while we know it, and we know it while we do it. That ain't make sense, but it looked like it might have came out right, but it ain't come out right. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, my first date, I was 16. Went out to TGI Fridays, and I never really been on a date. That was my first date. So when we got there, it was time to pay for the food. And the lady came and she was like, "Are we on one ticket?" And I looked at the lady, I was like, "No." But the girl was like, "Yes, ma'am, we're on one ticket." And I looked at her and I was like, "Only thing I got is $16. And that's how much my meal was. So I had to call my daddy and tell him to bring some money up, but she didn't know that. So I had to make it seem like I had a call. So I ran outside and I called my daddy and he brought me some money.
I'll see you later, alligator.
This year, don't just dream about it, go! Turn to Prime Sport for exclusive access to the biggest sporting events on the planet. With premium seats, VIP access, exclusive pre-game events, and more. Go to primesport.com now.
This Black Friday, we're taking the galaxy by storm at Nissan's Go Rogue year-end event. Hurry in for Black Friday savings on our entire lineup. Rogue One in theaters December 16th. Right now, save up to $2,250 on the 2016 Rogue, or save up to $4,000 on Altima. Get to Nissan, proud partner of the Mississippi State Bulldogs.
No one can stop me when I taste the feeling. Nothing could ever bring me down. Nothing could ever bring me down. Taste the feeling.
They're a very good football team. You know, they have the ability to score a bunch of points on offense, and with explosive wide receivers, athletic quarterback, and you know, a tight end that's a mismatch nightmare for people. And then defensively, they put a lot of speed on the field. They're going to be a very attacking style defense with fast players across the board from the D-line all the way to the secondary. You know, and then they also have a very, very solid kicking game, one of the best placed kickers in the country.
They're a good football team. I mean, their record doesn't show exactly how good they are, but they're a really good football team, very fundamentally sound. They're fast, they're physical, and like I said, we just got to match their intensity.
They run every defense you could possibly think of, and they run all kinds of different things. They give you all kinds of different looks. They try to disguise things. They bring weird blitzes, but we have a great game plan going into it, and we feel confident.
Because the fact that we know we got to come out and start fast, and the seniors, we want to go out with a bang. We can't go out with a loss, and our main goal is to just go out there focused and win the game.
I like turtles, just turtles, all kind of turtles. Snapping turtles, box turtles, slow turtles, and fast turtles. I just really like turtles.
What's your favorite type of turtle?
Probably since I'm from Louisiana, I had to go with a snapping turtle, just because they're aggressive.